I'm the manufacturing engineering supervisor at Miller Industries. I had actually interned at Miller 2 years, for 2 years prior to getting this position. Started interning there when I was a late sophomore. I always look forward to going to work, seeing what problems arise that day.
So my business, eLab Repairs, we focus on installing, repairing, and consulting digital fabrication equipment and spaces. We just wrapped up producing about 7,000 face shields for local hospitals and practices in a partnership that my company had with Hamilton County Schools and the Public Education Foundation. I was helping originally with a lot of the prototyping, so I was prototyping things like respirator alternatives to be able to use cartridges that existed, but I ended up getting recruited to maintaining and repairing about 40 of them had issues at one point, so I did about 40 repairs over that time.
I was in undergrad working with Dr. Sue with nanotechnology stuff, and I, upon going to grad school, have moved towards like fatigue and fracture mechanics and for paper. That's what I'm studying specifically, but I'm also learning how to apply those things to thin sheets, flexible thin sheets of forms, including like aluminum sheets.
I was part of the NASA USLI competition team. It was the first one that UTC had done, and that was a year-long project where we had to essentially build a rocket with a payload under a plethora of specifications. There were a lot of late nights and a lot of teamwork that we had to do, and ultimately we went to NASA in Huntsville, Alabama to perform this launch, the final one. And that entire project was the defining moment of my college career. I've always been this huge space nerd. I still am. So going to NASA, we got to tour a lot of the facilities. We got to see the core stage for the new space launch system, and that was the biggest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And it was just incredible to get the opportunity to see this stuff that I had never seen before.
It prepared me in all of the best ways, and the best ways are all of the minute details, specifically the critical thinking, as well as the preparedness to be able to respond dynamically to different challenges that just come out of the weeds.
The size of UTC is one of my favorite things about UTC. Because it's a small university, everybody there cares and everybody knows you. So I feel like as a student, if you show up and apply yourself, there's nothing holding you back at UTC. Everyone wants to help you. It
was funny, and this is a call out to Dr. Chuck Margraves. He instilled with me, he is one of the, I can say, 3 mentors and teachers I've had in my life that have encouraged me to get more than a 90%, than an A. You know, he encouraged me to get 100%. The attention to detail, especially in the realm of that we were in, of the medical field, where this is going to be potentially protecting a lot of our medical personnel, there was no room for 99%. There was no room for 98. That was something that I am extremely appreciative for to this day.
Everyone wants to show you the next step. You don't have to do a single thing on your own. There's always someone there to be like, you did great, and I think if you do this next thing, you'll keep pushing that momentum to something even better. Every time it worked, and then it worked, and then it worked, and now I'm here.
Is it going to be easy? Absolutely not. It's going to be tough. You're going to have some really tough days. But if you can just take it one day at a time and not let the tough things get to you, it really all pays off. UTC is great, and I'm thankful for all that you guys have done for me. And now I'm just kind of cruising along in life.
There's a tremendous amount of opportunity that exists outside of a single building in terms of the College of Engineering or the College of Business. And there are a lot of really great hands at UTC that are pushing for this right now, of bringing in a lot of interdisciplinary thinking. such as engineers pursuing entrepreneurship or entrepreneurs seeking some of those skill sets, those hands-on skill sets. One of the biggest opportunities of my life, which was starting my business, eLab Repairs, came out of me taking an idea from all of the experience that I had with 3D printing from the College of Engineering and Computer Science all the way to the College of Business, and then pitching that on a stage. That's what this is all about. I mean, you know, especially that university experience is seizing every bit of information, every bit of opportunity that you can, because I mean, at least for my personal opinion at UTC, there's an endless bounty of it.